on, everybody? I'm back with another YouTube video. Now, in today's video, guys, I am going to show how to broadcast gameplay on your PS4. This video is all for JellyTiger 17752. Link in the description for his channel. He actually does nice jobs on his videos. He broadcasts gameplay, but he asked me in the comment section one time, how do you broadcast your gameplay with all this, like, the message system? You have how many people are on your gameplay. I'm going to solve all those problems for you, JellyTiger, so that you can broadcast gameplay just like I do sometimes. Now, most of the time when I broadcast gameplay, it's not for very long. And sorry, guys, my voice is a little low today, so bear with me on this video. But obviously, when I show you how to broadcast the gameplay, I'm not going to actually broadcast it. I'm going to video this for you to the point where you just push broadcast gameplay. Now, let me show you a couple of things before we start this, because there's maybe some things you may not know about me. But yeah, before we get on to the video, let's quickly show you a couple of new things I got for my collections. Alright, guys, so I am back. And one thing you may not know about me, guys, is that I actually like to collect nesting dolls. So this is my cute little nesting doll collection that I have. And it's all by this little Iowa thing. I live in Iowa, so. But this is, like, I love collecting nesting dolls. It's just very, very fun. They're, especially the little ones, they're fun to play with. So these two I actually got at the same store. These are 6-piece. Here's the little robot one. And another 6-piece. So this is like one of those roses ones where it goes like to a tulip or to a different flower. Here's a monkey one. This one's a 5-piece. This one's a 5-piece as well. I made this one myself when I was littler. And then this one, my grandpa actually got me this for Christmas. This is, I think this is a 5-piece. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've opened this one up. I'm pretty sure it's a 5-piece though. That's my favorite one. That's pretty cool. This is a 3-piece that I just got from a little store. It was really cheap. Cute. And then this one is a 15-piece, but not my most expensive one, actually. This one was only for $35 on eBay, and it's just gorgeous. The last piece is just incredibly small. But this is my most expensive one. This one is definitely for sure an authentic Russian nesting doll. This one I probably paid about $80, close to $80 for this one. And this is a 10-piece nesting doll. And it's just beautifully made, and it's like turns into a rainbow as it goes smaller. Like, it'll start out as red and then orange and just keep going. So yes, that is my nesting doll collection. I wanted to show you guys that real quick. And yeah, look forward to more Goosebumps updates. I'm going to try to get an autograph of Tim Jacobus, his signature. There is a book on eBay that's about $25 that I really want to get. Oh, I forgot one more. There's my little Santa one. That's a 5-piece that I got from a thrift store. But yes, let's get on to how to broadcast gameplay. Alright, guys, so I'm back. And now I am going to show you how to broadcast the gameplay. So obviously, I can't actually record this while we're doing this. So I'm just going to show you right off the bat how to do it just by camera. And I may or may not do a broadcast today. I'm thinking about it. But before you actually broadcast the gameplay, you got to change a couple of settings. So you want to go to Settings. And then down in Settings, there should be something that says Sharing and Broadcasts. That's where you want to go to. Once you're at Sharing and Broadcast, let's start at the very top one, Share Button and Control Type. I just put Standard, not easy, and this is all about screenshots. So yeah, you don't really have to change this because that is for like screenshots if you want to post anything on like Facebook or anything. And then length of video clip. This is something very important. You can go anywhere from 30 seconds to 60 minutes recording on your PS4. So I just put it to 60 minutes in case it does go that long, which sometimes it does. So yeah, I just recommend 60 minutes for that. If you have a PlayStation 4 memory card, I believe, or not a memory card, but like a video card or whatever, I know you can go for longer. And then there's screenshots settings, which that's not important, so we can just skip that. Broadcast settings is the part you really want to go to, though. Advanced settings. And then this is where you want to go to. So include video from PlayStation camera in broadcast. That, it just isn't working for me right now, so I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I would just turn that one on. And then camera video settings, set up the camera video displayed on the broadcast screen. Yes, you want to... Yeah, that isn't letting me in, so I can't really help with that. But audio sharing settings. Include microphone audio and video clips. I just turned all of these on. Share party audio, include microphone audio in broadcasts and in video clips. I just turned all these on. If you do this, you'll be able to hear your voice if you have a mic. If you don't have a mic and you still turn these on, you won't be able to hear your voice. It'll just be what is on the PS4 is what it will be showing. So if you don't want to speak or anything, that's okay. But if you do, you want to talk to your audience, yeah, I recommend turning these on. Display message to spectators and spectators' comments. Yes, turn that on. The reason for this is so that you don't have to go on your phone and look on YouTube or whatever you're linking your account to. So that you don't have to go on any social media and look on your account while you're broadcasting. It just can be right there, and it will show it to you on your PS4 on kind of the side of the screen. It will show you how many people are on, how many the comments that are published, and if you have a mic, you can just tell them right there. You don't have to go on your phone and look. Message to spectators. Yes, I did this. I just put the message as what I'm doing. So if I'm going to gameplay Friday the 13th, I just put that on and it will display it on the bottom of the screen. And then background color, you can change that to whatever you want. It can be red, orange, basically the whole rainbow. So I'm just going to put it as red. That makes sense for this Friday the 13th gameplay. And then as you can see on the side, that's what it'll look like. It'll say on air. It'll show how many spectators there are, how many comments there are. It'll show the most recent comments, everything like that. So yes, I recommend going there and changing some things before you do gameplay, because it'll just save whatever message you put there. So I just put F13 gameplay because most of the time that's what I do. Comments to speech. Enable comments to speech are spoken only if the system language is set to English. Yeah, I'd recommend that. If you speak a different language, you can, I'm pretty sure, set it to a different language. But yeah, I recommend doing that. So yeah, that basically auto-translate people's messages if it isn't in English. So yeah. Link community to your broadcast. This is the most important part. Oh, actually, no. This is enable community link. So encourage your audience to join your community using the community link. This is just all your choice if you want people to join your community or whatever. I just leave this off. Sorry, I had the wrong one there. But after you got done fiddling with all the broadcast settings, you want to go to audio sharing settings. Oh wait, I already did that. But the most important part, the part that's the thing you absolutely have to do, is link to another service so it actually goes on YouTube or whatever you're doing. So you have a couple of options. You have YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook. Obviously, I'm not going to go into YouTube because it'll show my email address and everything like that. But when you go in there, it will ask you to type in basically your YouTube information. Or if you're going in Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook, it'll ask you for that information. But let's just say I'm going into YouTube. It'll ask you for your email address and your password. And once you type that in, your account is basically linked to your PS4. And when you share your broadcasts, it will go to your channel. So once that is all set up, very, very easy. Not a lot of time to take putting all those settings up, to be honest with you. Let me change my camera a little bit there. Once you have done all that, just go into whatever game you want to broadcast. And it will only broadcast the game. If you go out of the game, the broadcast will not show anything. It'll just have like a bunch of little squares bouncing up and down because I guess the PS4 doesn't want to show any of your information on your broadcasts. So yeah, if you're playing out of the game, it won't show anything on the actual broadcast. Because I've seen that many times. Alright, so let's fix my camera there. And then once you're in your game, so I'm just going to use Friday the 13th for example. Oh, and by the way, guys, I made it to level 150, and it didn't take that long, to be honest with you. I feel like when you got to level 100, it was actually pretty easy to level up. So once you're on your gameplay, you want to press the share button on your controller. It'll be on the left side of your controller, the share button. Once you press that, it should say broadcast gameplay. And then you want to just type broadcast gameplay. And once you go onto there, you can either choose Twitch or YouTube for the broadcasts. And then you can just go through all these settings. For example, include video from PlayStation and broadcast. For some reason, that's not letting me do that. So it shouldn't be too important because I can still broadcast even though that's off. Include microphone audio and broadcast. I turn that on. Display message to spectators and spectators' comments. We already went through all of that. So you don't really need to worry what's on the top. The more important stuff is what's on the bottom, and then make sure that your channel is set to your channel. As you can see, mine is Airsor. And then title Friday the 13th gameplay, because I'll be broadcasting Friday the 13th gameplay. So you can change the title to whatever you want. And then description, that can just be whatever you want as well. I don't really care about my description. Sometimes I usually just put in, why I made the video and what it's about, and it'll for some reason put in your about on your channel, because this is in the about section of my channel, so I don't really want that as my description, so I might just delete all of that because it has nothing to do with my video. It's just about my channel in particular, so I would just delete all of that because I don't want that. Quality is really up to you. It's whatever, how good your PS4 really is and how much it can take. Auto set it to low, so I just left it there. I've checked my broadcast before. They're actually pretty good quality, so, low is still pretty good quality. And then you can enter tags if you want, and online ID for tags, so you can include your online ID. Mine is up there. And then send invitation to select players. If you do that, it will basically invite players to your broadcast, I'm pretty sure. And then, once you have done all that, you can start broadcasting. So yes, guys, that is how to broadcast gameplay on your PS4. After the years of playing on PS4, I think it's become a lot easier to now broadcast. You don't have to have a PS4 card or whatever, I forgot what they're called. If you want to broadcast, but if you want to broadcast for like hours at a time, yes, you'll need one of those cards. But if you just want to broadcast up to an hour, it's as simple as this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you in the next video. I'll be thinking about making broadcasts in the future. So yeah, I'll see you next time.